Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left no move.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss. And
collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 189 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Mixing up the middle. And bulldozing his way through. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Back to Mixon on second down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They're backed up here. Tough 7 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Mixon. Down the sideline he goes. Joe Mixon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this.
The fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate. Because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sport.
Tuesday on EA Sports. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Jackson, flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Now Jackson on second down. Eluding the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, start the...
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2. As we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Inside handoff to Mixon. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like that.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon with it. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial. And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll roll him out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. From the gun, a give to Mixon. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
Oh my god, bruh. I have my knees on the ground. My knee. Oh, no. My knee.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn
Got it.
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
No way.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Back to Mixon on second down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
A York on now for the extra point. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be at the game by now, but sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. New England trying to get a place on offense. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Childress able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Childress.
Oh my God, how did you not jump and catch that? You got
well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh my God.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Boy, he covered a lot of ground. 82 yards on the punt return. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. New England's offense set to go. These better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Childress. A throw caught here by Morton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, Childress. Throw left side. This is completed to Morton. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. And the Chiefs are going to get him. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Jackson's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the round is on here in this first half. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. On second down, they'll run it here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Mixon will get it to start the second half. Oh, up and over. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
135 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Touchdown!
Malik Neighbors, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have widened the gap now to 50 points. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. Gets past one man, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw. Childress.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Childress.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Mixon. Fights through, and now a crease. A little track jump.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 20, Joe Mixon.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play and hit behind the line, he lost the football. It's loose. And brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So here There's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line.
Big Buck looking out. Big Buck looking out. Big Buck. Ding, 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 ding.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them,
oh my God,
had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw.
Oh my God, what the hell?
For the 3rd time thus far.
Oh my God.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded just inside the 30. Dances by him.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down?
Now we're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
cute boy with the white jacket. He's the cute boy with the white jacket. He's a cute boy with the white jacket.
Games doing him worse. Like, no, I hit the reverse. I ain't tripping the grip in my purse. I don't care, cause he did it first. If he's cheating, I'm doing him worse. I ain't tripping up. If he's cheating, I'm doing him worse. Like, no, I hit the reverse. I ain't tripping the grip in my purse. I don't care, cause he did it first. If he's cheating, I'm doing him.
says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Talking more fina, talking more fina, my bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Talking more fina, talking more fina, my bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Talking more fina, talking more fina, my bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Talking more fina, talking more fina, my bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now.
Oh my God, just sing me some Madden.